talk about that Los Banditos game.
Yeah.
Los Banditos made 8 errors. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered in the long run, but we only made 1 error. It was a throwing error in the first inning, and we just started mashing the ball around the ballpark.
Yeah.
2 out of the park home runs.
21-1 win, pretty convincing.
Yeah,
and there's been a lot of rainouts. How's that affected the team?
It's tough mentally for the team because you only get to play once a week, and you look forward to the game.
Yeah, pumped up, and then.
Yeah, and then the rains come on Sunday morning, and it's
On the 1 win, pretty convincing. Blowout. And we'll take another break. Trivia question while you guys are gone.
turn off all we think of
No.
Before we send you to commercial break, we're going to leave you with the Hill trivia question. Who currently on the Hill has the highest batting average on the team? We'll be back with the answer.
Well, the answer to that trivia question was Ricky Nall. And speaking of Ricky Nall, we have our special guest, Ricky Nall, right
He
here.
just walked in the booth. There he is. Rick! Yeah! Welcome to the show, Rick.
It's a pleasure to be here. Nice to meet you guys.
Okay, well, this is your first season with the Hill. How's it going?
Not too shabby, I feel we have a solid infield on the left side. And 4 hitters, a nice spot to be in.
Nice.
What about football? What do you think about football?
Football, disappointing end of the last season and the winter, but we're strong this year, undefeated.
Indeed.
What a tie in there. But,
What sport do you prefer?
baseball. Baseball's my love.
Rick, you seem a little nervous spinning around in a chair. Relax. Now, Ricky, you did miss yesterday's game against the Young Guns with a knee injury. What is the status of the knee? What is going on?
Well, I had an MRI yesterday, and no structural damage, just a little tweak. I'll be back next week. No problems.
Alright, that's good to hear.
Absolutely. Because we
Okay,
need you
man.
out there, especially without 88 and 33. It's a tough game. However, Matt Lutz stepped up yesterday with 6 receptions.
That's a big spot, man. I think he did a great job. I've seen the highlight films, but it's a great job by Matt.
Before you get out of here, Rick, and head back to the computer to do some work, let's hear your favorite Hill moment.
Favorite Hill moment?
Doesn't necessarily have to be on the field. It can be anything.
I'd say a little gathering we had here one time. We had a nice little team bonding session. Involved a little Everclear music, a little power hour. Definitely a good team bonding moment.
Definitely was a good time. Well, Rick, thanks for coming in.
No problem. Nice for having me,
The
fellas.
first ever show.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Ricky
guys.
Nall, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that was well done. Welcome back to our final segment where we're going to have some guests call in and ask questions about the Hill. Our first call is from John in Birmingham, Alabama. John, welcome to the show.
How you doing, guys?
Pretty good, John. How are you?
Great.
What's your question, John?
Who do you think is the most underrated football player on the Hill team?
Oh, John. I'm going to pass that on to Liam to start. Liam, what do you say?
Our most underrated player on the football team, I have to say, is Anthony Irachi. He gets no credit being on the defensive line, and he just works at quarterback all day.
You know what? That's the answer that first popped into my mind. But now that you've said him, and I've given him his just due because he absolutely deserves it, I'm going to put a combined award. I'm going to put the second to 2 safeties because, we lost Derek Dutil and Keith Beaver, were our original safeties, but, these two have produced more plays than those guys. And whether it's pure speed or just chemistry, I'm going to go with the secondary out there because the defense usually doesn't get his just due, but it has improved.
Alright, our next caller is Gary from Jacksonville.
Yo, what up, guys?
What up, Gary?
Yo, I have a question. Do you think you have a better shot at winning the football championship or the softball championship?
Wow, that's a big question. And, I don't want to hurt my football teammates, but the way the softball team has gone out and dominated the first 3 games, and, softball's only lost 4 games in 2 years. Granted, they haven't won the championship yet, but 4 games in 2 years is pretty impressive. And I do believe football has a shot, but if I had to put my money on something today, I'd probably put it on this softball team.
I think they both have very good chances, but if I also were going to pick, I would also pick softball. Even though softball has had a reputation for choking in the playoffs, I just think they are a lot better than these teams, and I think they actually will get a job done this year in the championship.
I agree. Let's take. We don't have time for another call. Well, that's going to be it for today. We thank you for joining us on Running Down the Hill. It's our first ever episode. Be sure to check us out on YouTube and on the Hill Facebook site. And we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.